Whatever happens next, just be ready. Now that Donald Trump won the election, things are entirely too quiet. There's not much going on. There's not much being said. There are certain situations going down, like the thing in PA, where it seems like they're trying to overturn the actual results in PA by counting votes that were already disqualified by a federal judge, and they're counting them anyway. I don't know how they're going to make those votes count after they were already told that they couldn't count, but they already came out with their total number, so they're going to resubmit new numbers. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But again, being that things are too quiet, this is how especially correction officers knew something was about to go down in their jail, when things in jail were too quiet. When they sit there and they walk into the meal area, the cafeteria, they look around and everybody's behaving themselves and just not really talking, they know some shit's about to go down. And that's what it feels like here in this country. Things are just entirely too quiet. Even the people protesting are not protesting as hard, and they're not really putting much of a fight. They're just like sort of going through the motions, like the last one Saturday. They were just going through the motions with that. So just stay on guard, keep your head on a swivel, and be ready for whatever might happen. Now, there's a couple of things I think they're going to throw at Trump, especially when he gets into office. I don't see them trying to take him out again, being that they already failed twice, 3 times if you count Long Island. And if they do it now, unless they want to start civil unrest or civil war, taking him out once he gets into office would be the best secure way of doing that, because you're definitely securing violence in this country if you do that. If you take this man out while he's in office. And it wouldn't just be him, it would be him and Vance. It wouldn't be just Trump. It would have to be both of them together, being that Vance is going to pick up the torch and keep moving forward. So I don't see them doing that, because they would have to do 2 dudes and not 1. Because again, unless Vance is a plant, which again, I have my reservations about the guy, but if he's a plant, maybe they would do that. And then maybe he would go opposite direction of Trump. If Vance is a plant, if he's somebody put in by the CIA, whatever it is, I could see them taking Trump out, Vance taking over, and then going in the opposite direction. But if Vance is as loyal as he says he is, and people think he is, he's going to carry that torch in the same direction Trump's traveling in. So, basis of this video, guys, because this is going to be short, is just be ready for whatever happens next. There might be a new pandemic that's coming our way. I'm tracking something right now, and I'm hoping this is not what I think it is, because if this is, and they're already starting it now, this is going to unfold or explode in January or February, and it's going to collapse the economy again. At the very least, shut it down leading into a collapse. If this thing I'm tracking is what I think it is, because I think they're trying to repeat Mr. 19 all over again, but with something a little heavier. That being said, guys, if that does unfold, if another pandemic unfolds, be ready for it. If civil unrest unfolds, be ready for it. Now, the civil unrest that I thought we were going to, not that I thought, but I have a feeling we're going to have come January, they were pushing a different narrative right after the election, and that they thought Kamala Harris was going to win, and we were the ones that they were tracking that were going to react to the election being won by her, and that we were going to be the ones displaying violence and being bad. But that didn't happen. He won, and now they're like, shit, their plan went right out of the window, because they were betting that it was going to be us that were going to react poorly and start acting like morons. But that wasn't the case, and the left didn't do it. But come January 6th and January 20th, we might see a small scale reaction or people trying to protest. But if the right shows up in DC on J6 with the left protesting, things can get pretty interesting. Now, I don't think things are going to get nationwide out of hand. I think things are going to get out of hand there. So DC, Washington, D.C., that is, should be a very interesting place on both days, January 6th and the 20th. 6th is the certification of the election, and the 20th is the inauguration of Donald Trump going back into office. So we could see something there. But the violence that the FBI was talking about didn't happen because first of all, even if Kamala Harris won, we weren't going to react the way they were saying we were going to react. They were talking about MAGA extremists and what you call it, extremists acting up, and I'm like, domestic terrorism. I'm like, that was us they were talking about. I thought they were just like, as a whole, everybody. Nope, they were just talking about us. So all of the articles I started pulling up were in regards to the right, us, reacting to Kamala Harris winning, and us going through the whole motions of the cheating nonsense again, and that's where they were basing their information off. January 6th, a few years back. So they based it off of that, and they thought we were going to react to that this time around. And they were getting ready for us, not for the left. But now that the left is not even reacting as bad as everyone thought they were going to react, and I think they're going to react, like I said, I don't think we're going to see anything now, but I definitely do think we're going to see some shit come January. We're going to see protesting from the left, but we're going to see some major shit, I think, January 20th and or the 6th. Either way, guys, you need to be ready for whatever comes our way, because the left is just getting worse and worse with their reaction online. This shit that I'm seeing, I'm like, more and more bald-headed ass women walking around looking like fucking female Mr. Clean. Right? They're all talking, I'm not going to have sex with old kids. Good. You're fucking retarded and ugly anyway, so nobody wants to fuck with you. Again, not the point. Point being, guys, is keep your head on a swivel. Stay preparing. Don't stop. Just because Trump's in office doesn't mean you stop. Even when he gets inaugurated, do not stop. I have a feeling they're going to have a curveball come out of this shit, and you do not want to be caught with your pants down if what they're going to do and or release happens. And again, it's a theory of mine. I hope I'm wrong. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.